Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Sajid, a research scholar in China. If you want to apply for CSC scholarship in China, you have to submit two applications for almost 95% of the universities. So first you have to submit your application on CSC official portal. Last video I already posted on my channel. You can check it out how you can submit your application on CSC portal. It was the first step. Today, in the second step, I want to show you how you can submit your application on university website. And almost for all the universities, the process is similar, more than 90%, how you can submit your application on university portal. You just need to create an account and go to directly application. So in this video, I want to take Wuhan University application as an example and submit application on their official website, and I will show you step by step on my screen how you can submit your application on Wuhan University's official portal. Before going to video, if you like my content, must give me thumbs up and share with your friends, and stay connected by subscribing my channel. If you have any confusions and questions, we can have discussion in the comment section of this video. So now we can jump to my screen and check how you can submit your application for CSC scholarship on university official portal. Let's go. Here is the official website of Wuhan University, www.whu.edu.cn. Once you will click on this website, you will get this kind of prompt. So now on the top right, you can see here is EN. You have to click English and you will directly jump to the English website. And here is admissions. You can click admissions, and here is School of International Education. Here is all information about scholarships and and admissions of Wuhan University. Here scroll down, you can see master's program, doctoral programs, scholarships, non-degree programs. All information is available here, but in this video I'm not going to discuss this. I already post video about that. Now directly go to apply now, and you will get this kind of application. Using your email address, you have to create an account on this application, and they will send you verification to your email. You verify and the account will be easily created. And then and and then and next you will get this kind of application. You have here start application. You have to read. I have read and agree all the information, and you can see here self-sponsored program, Chinese government scholarship, bilateral program type A, and scholarship type B, exchange program, Chinese study B. Today in this video we are going to discuss Chinese government scholarship type B program. So because for this, how you can apply for Chinese government scholarship type B, first you have to submit application on CSC portal. I already posted my last video. You can go and check it out how you can submit application for Chinese government scholarship type B. And today in this video I'm going to apply on the university portal, Wuhan University portal as an example. I'm taking almost for 95% of universities. I'm going to tell you again, process is same. If students are going to apply for Chinese government scholarship bilateral program type A, they have to select this. I'm going to select Chinese government scholarship university program type B. Next, and then for masters or PhD you are applying. So you can see for Chinese government scholarship type B, there is no program for bachelor's program. I'm going to select master program and next. And you can see these all programs are available in Wuhan University for masters in English. You can check it out. This is the most official way if you want to check the programs at any university, either which programs they are going to offer to international students. I'm going to select just one program, and here on the right you can see apply. You just need to click on apply, and the application is open now. First you have to select a photo. I'm just going to randomly select a photo, and here they have write specification what kind of photo. You have to check one by one, and then you have to write your information. If you don't have any Chinese name, you just click, and then unmarried, and your male, and then place of date of birth. You have to give all information correct here in this website. Okay, then your nationality, and then place of birth, and then your country of birth again, and your native language. You can select your native language, which one is there. All options are available. Then your last institute, higher level of education, you have to select. For example, because we are applying in masters, so it's bachelor's here. And then your, if you have any religion, you have to write down. Scroll down, final education institute, final education institute, last university name, you have to write. And then your GPA, out of which, then for example 3.6. okay, then your occupation, you are a student. And then if you have any employer, this kind of things, affiliation, maybe you just write down if you are like doing currently some work or something. If you don't have, you just write your last institute name here, or none, not applicable, because you are a student, so not applicable is enough. Health, normal. And hobbies, you can write some like hiking, some whatever you want to write here, you can write according to your hobbies. Are you ethnic Chinese? You can write no. Whether you are, if you are in China, you have to select yes here. If you are not, no. And immigration is here, is no. Here your passport number, be careful, give them correct passport number and expiry date. When you are applying to application, your passport expiry should be at least 1 year. Otherwise it will be like difficult for you. Later on your passport will be expired. Now save and next. You will directly jump to the next section. Study plan, master student, English teaching. And all this information is available. Photogrammetry, studio program, English taught. And here supervisor, there are no such kind of names. You can see there is no, names are not available in supervisor, so it means you don't need to write any name of supervisor here. Because you are applying for English taught program, Chinese proficiency, you can say no, it's okay. And then English certificate, if you have one of these certificates, you provide them. If you don't have, you just write no. And maybe you can write English proficiency later, it works. English proficiency later. And then go down and you can write down source. For example, you can international students or something, you can write website. Or for example, you can select international student and you can give the information of any person or something, like Sajid and relationship friend. Friend, organization, where he is studying, maybe you can provide them his like information. And nationality, maybe provide them. Okay, for example here address, and you just save and go next. Level HSK. And save and next. Here you are in like third section now, educational background. You have to give them like your educational background from last to like from last the school you attended, their school, and then go to the, maybe you can go inter and metric. Have your studies online or offline at any institute of China, you can write them, give them information. And you have to, for example, two 2020 20 to 24. Okay, school name again, for example country, which country okay, education, bachelor's. And then field of study, for example geology, computer science, anything you can write it down. So you have to fill all these fields here. And have you ever, no, and again you have to give them all the information for bachelor's, then inter, then maybe matriculation. 18, those are 18, for example 1st January 2018 to 2020, 1st January, and then school name. Okay, and country you have to select, education of level, you senior high school, and then field of study like engineering. And then you have to go to like matriculation, for example 2000, and then you have to give them information about matriculation, for example 2016 to 18. School name, you can give them any school name. And country again. Field of study like junior high school and science. And then maybe you go save and next. Now you are in the like fourth section, information about father, nationality, again Sam, name, phone number, for example I'm writing this, email address, you can provide any email address. Okay, and position, whatever you want to write. And workplace, maybe you can write the name of it, like where he is working. Okay, and go, and you can provide them mother's information, for example anything, you can provide them your correct information about your mom, and then date of birth, and phone number if any have, email address. You have to give them all information correct. Okay, housewife, home, and then have you ever had any criminal record? No. Financial supporter, the guarantor should be adult willing to sponsor. You here, you don't need to give any information. If you want to give any information, like this section is not compulsory, maybe we can skip and try. And here this is the compulsory, like guarantor in China, so you can write your, if you have acceptance letter you can write your supervisor's name. If you don't have, you can write your any friend's name here, for example Sachit, phone number, okay, email address. Okay, we can try save and next. You can see here, you can go to next section, and here you have to give them your like address, correct address, everything, permanent address you have to provide them. And if your information is same, you just need to click this. And how to collect the admission notice, deliver to address provided by the applicant or collect from Wuhan University in person. You can select whatever you want, or collect by Wuhan University. Okay, if you are applying from your country, you definitely deliver to address provided in the application, so you just provide them address and go to next. And here you have to upload your documents. Passport front page. I'm going to try now. Here is my passport and the official certificate of higher education diploma. For example, I don't have here documents. I don't know have or not. Here you can see the attachment is too large. The maximum allowed 2 MB. All your documents should be within 2 MB. Otherwise, it's not going to accept you. Okay, hire the official certificate, like your bachelor's certificate. If you don't have certificate here, you can put provisional certificate and your transcript here now. Your official certificate. If you don't have official certificate, if you are applying for like provisional certificate, you can upload here, and then your degree, and then your study plan here, and then 2 recommendation letters. You can upload in PDF or in JPG, both works. And then application form of Chinese government scholarship, the application which you have submitted in CSC official website, that application, download it and you have to upload here. And then English proficiency letter from your, if you have IELTS and this kind of documents, you have to upload here. If you don't have, you just need to upload English proficiency letter from your last institute, and then non-criminal record, and then form of provisional acceptance letter. If you have acceptance letter, you can upload here. If you don't have, no need to be worried. And then character certificate from previous school. If you have, you can upload here. It is not compulsory. Then foreign physical examination form, it is compulsory document, you have to prepare it. And then other supporting documents, if you want to provide them some certificates or other things, you can provide them, and save and next. And here is your application now. You have to read it carefully, and everything is done. You can just click to submit and it's over. Some students were asking me, there are like in Wuhan University there is like application fee, so you can see here there is no such kind of application fee. Here you just click and submit your application. That's it. This is how you can submit your CSC scholarship application in the university website. It's a really easy website. All your documents are ready. It's, I think, hardly 2 hours or maybe 3 hours procedure. You can submit it easily. Give them correct information, don't make mistakes. Documents should be like less than 2 MB in size, and while uploading your photo, you just read the information. That's it, nothing more. In the end, your like application, read it 1 or 2 times and clearly you should be satisfied that all information is correct, then go for submission. That's it. And once you will submit, you don't need to send any hard documents to the university. No need. You just need to wait, and then university will respond to you what is the next step. That's it. So if you have any further questions or suggestions, or you want to ask anything, we can have a discussion in the comment section of this video. If you like my content, maybe you can give me thumbs up and subscribe my channel and stay connected. Until the next video, take care. Bye bye.